unda hata mwezi mnunuliaka hata mkate.
Ama majabu.
Mimi nimekaziwa hata siwezi kupata hata pesa. Siwende mniletea ndio kupatia maziwa.
Controversial preacher Paul Mackenzie, alongside his wife Rhoda Mumbua, and 16 other suspects were arraigned at the Shanzu law courts today, following charges of Shakahola massacre, in which 243 bodies have been exhumed so far, with many of the deaths linked to starvation. Speaking to K24 TV, suspect Paul Mackenzie claimed he is unaware of the unfolding events in Shakahola, saying he has been in custody for more than a month.
Kwa kweli hata sioni progress na sijui kwa nini niko hapa kwanza. Kwa hivyo wacha tusubiri tusikie. Tusikie kwa kweli, lakini nahisi kudhulumika tu basi. Najua Yesu wangu ninayemtumikia naye muamini atanisaidia. Nimekuwa custody miezi 2. Sijui chochote. Hata sielewi, hata sioni news.
This is not the first time Mackenzie has decried mistreatment in the hands of the police. However, the government has remained firm in its commitment to ensure the suspect faces the full force of the law.
I was glad to hear the Director of Public Prosecutions saying that he is exploring charging Mr. Mackenzie and his group with terrorism. And I want to encourage the Director of Public Prosecution that it is not far-fetched to build a case of terrorism from what we have witnessed so far from this scene of crime.
And following the promises, Paul Mackenzie and 17 co-accused persons will remain in custody for 5 more days as the Director of Public Prosecutions DPP seeks to detain them for an additional 60 days.
We are seeking 60 days. That would be in addition to the days that the respondents have already been in remand.
Senior Principal Magistrate Yusuf Shikanda said the 5 days will allow the defense team to file responses to the request by the DPP.
The state can apply for extension of such period. The main requirement is that the application for extension should be made before the expiry of the period granted in the first instance. Indeed, the initial period for detention expired on 1st June 2023. Nothing would have stopped the state from applying for extension before 1st June 2023.
The defense team, led by lawyer George Kariuki, opposed the request to extend the detention period, saying the state ought to have filed a new application. However, Shanzu Senior Principal Magistrate Yusuf Shikanda ruled that the state is right to request for additional days.
The custody of the suspects before the court ended yesterday. Today they were simply supposed to be charged. We still pray that they be set free until that next date when we will come.
I find it illogical to order for their release pending the filing of their responses to the application. For avoidance of doubt, the respondents shall remain in custody pending the filing of their responses.
The defense team is expected to file the response on Wednesday next week. Harriet Chimea, K24.